So you're looking for a Mercy build that will help you improve your overall performance in Stadium. This is a very good build to help you get started. For the first power, you want to choose Threads of Fate. It's amazing at keeping multiple teammates alive, and the chain has infinite range, so it helps you make extra cash and overall improve your team's performance. For your next power, you want to choose Triage Unit. At this point, most of your healing and the whole kit will revolve around Triage Unit. It's basically when you fly to an ally below 50% life, it heals them 30% more for 3 seconds. So this will help save people's lives very quickly so you can move on to helping the next. Now, the last 2 powers are more up to preference, but there's a few things you can choose. I prefer this one right here because it overall improves the effectiveness of your ultimate. Now, if you want to pair it with something to help your team have a little bit more survivability, Protective Beam might be the way to go. Or if you have a team that's using a lot of lifesteal, this one right here is also very nice, unless there's a lot of anti-ing. Then you might want to reconsider. But usually I just go for this one because it helps keep my ult up for longer and overall allows me to have more impact on the game. Now, what are you going to be choosing when it comes to purchasing items? This is what I usually choose. For the first round, I choose this one right here and these. This one is very, very, very good for any support characters as it already is an increased regeneration time for support as a passive. With this item, now it's 33% faster, meaning you're healing a lot faster when you're out of combat than any other character. So it's very helpful if you have very good movement. If you find your movement as Mercy to be not as good, choose a different survival item. Now, you've already completed the first round and you've made good cash, so it's time to pick what you're getting in the second round. The second round, I'd like to select this one as it's good for having that extra attack speed and weapon power, and it's quite affordable. If you still have enough cash, choose this one and keep that with your second round build. Now, you're moving on to the third round, which means you get to select a new power. At this point, you're selecting Triage Unit, which means your build is about to change a lot. So what item should you select to go along with Triage Unit? Since the whole build is around saving people's lives quickly, I like to sell either this one or this one, preferably this one, and move on to getting this. This will heal your allies 15% more when they're below 50% life. So overall, very good for saving low health allies, and when the other team has lots of burst damage, this is the way to go, because your burst healing goes up by a lot. Now, third round is completed. What are you going to get when it comes to the next round? Next round, I usually like to choose this, as it increases your mobility after using an ability. So if you res someone, you have a more mobile escape. Or if you're flying to someone, you can also move a lot quicker. So overall, very good way to increase your mobility as Mercy. You can also choose this to increase your beam length. It's very good for flying around and just overall managing all the people. If you're getting destroyed or people are harassing you a lot and you can't seem to live for very long, I like to choose this one plus this one, as while you're gliding or using your ability, you'll be able to have 6% healing of your life every second. So you're always healing 6%, which is very, very nice for having better survivability. Now, you'll probably end up selling this and getting any of these, as they're all very good for later game. It really depends though on what kind of build you're going into. If you want to focus on DPSing more, you would most likely want to go for this, as it increases your critical hit damage. But if you want to go for being more versatile, this right here will help you build ultimate faster, and you have an increased boost on damage. So very good for helping your team and enabling them to do better. This is mostly what I have set for my build. At this point, any of the other items here are great picks for the rest of the game. It's up to you. Whatever you like or areas you want to lean into, you can choose. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. This was my very first long form video.